Hey everyone, this is Professor Adams here. I want to go ahead and go over the rest of the semester with you. Please make sure you get a pen, a piece of paper, something just to jot the due dates down. You're responsible for them. Yeah, we're trying to make the best of everything that is going on. It'd be one thing if this was just something that Miami-Dade College was going through. But this is even more than nationwide. This is global. And so this is definitely new, right? This is new. But let's go ahead and get started. I don't want this video to be too long. You have a few assignments to do. A majority of them have been available to you. It's just some adjusted due dates, and there are 2 assignments that are kind of revamped. Some I deleted. And so let's go ahead and go through that. Let's go to film assignment. This is the one you guys have had access to the entire semester. You've known about this the entire semester. This is due April 5th. No late submissions whatsoever. You have had access to it since the beginning of the semester, since January. I've had maybe 2 students across the board in all my classes complete this assignment. For the classes that have this actual assignment, you need to submit it to the Dropbox. I will tell you that plagiarism, if I see plagiarism in your presentation, in your paper here, you will get an automatic 0. Okay? I have no tolerance for it. This is a reflection paper. Write your own opinion. Use the textbook, but this is coming from you. Okay? You submit it here. Turn it in, checks for plagiarism. So make sure you keep that in mind. April 5th, guys. April 5th. Let's go back. Let's go to your critiques and reflection. You already submitted a self-critique on your first presentation. So you had to do peer critiques. I changed that up to a group critique. Your group critique is where you will critique your own group that you were a part of when you did your informative speech. This is an individual assignment. Talk about your organization, leadership, conflicts, resolutions. This is what you're going to do. Critique your own group. Now, if you hear a baby crying, that's my baby. She's 1. She's in the living room, and she has been out there with her father. This is life now, guys. Submit your group critique here. All right? Submit that here. This is due April 12th. If you select the Dropbox, you should see the deadline, April 12th, there. Okay? Something else in this particular folder is a reflection paper just on the overall semester. And this is going to probably look different for all of you because it's ended different for all of us. Submit your reflection paper here. This is due by April 26th. Okay, so your film assignment is due April 5th. Your group critique is due April 12th. Your reflection paper is due April 26th. You are more than welcome to work ahead on some of your assignments. Your reflection paper, I will probably wait maybe until a couple weeks so you can actually talk about this fully online process as well in it. Because if you submit it now, we're not really done with the semester. So it's how valid does it become? So that's why I would wait to write the actual end of semester reflection paper. But everything else, feel free to work ahead. While you have nothing required for this week, you can still submit things. Okay? You can still submit things. Last but not least, I still need to go over your discussions. Your speech presentations. Now, you've done the intro speech. You've done the informative speech. We're no longer working in groups. I'm trying to make the semester end as easy as possible for all of us. So for your persuasive speech, For your persuasive speech, you are going to create a product speech. Basically, persuade your audience to be interested or motivated to purchase a product. It needs to be real. It needs to be something legal. Oh, there's my baby. This is due April 22nd. Mommy's coming, lovey. Mommy's coming. Mommy's coming. This is due April 22nd. This is by yourself. You need to be in the actual video. This is not a video of me hearing your voice. I need to physically see you standing up. So someone will need to hold your phone. You can use your phone to record. Most students do. Have your phone standing up, but do know that I need to see you standing up in this speech. So be mindful of what you are wearing. Just because we're at home doesn't mean we can create a speech on video for our class and dress any old kind of way. All right. An audience is optional. If you want an audience in there, make sure I see them. And just make sure I see them in your audience. You can show them at the beginning and or at the end. Okay? An outline is required of your speech. You should use at least 4 credible references. Do not forget an introduction and a conclusion. The length is going to be from 2 to 2.5 minutes. 2 to 2.5 minutes. How will you upload your speech to YouTube? Then submit your video link to the Dropbox. Okay? So upload your speech to YouTube if you need assistance with that. And even if you don't, I'll send out a video link of how to upload to YouTube. Your YouTube link will go here. Your outline document will go here. So once you open up the persuasive speech Dropbox folder, this is just for the video. In the comment section is where you copy and paste your link. In the comment section is where you copy and paste your link. Do not forget. And then the discussion boards. Your discussion boards are as follows. Now, this is what I'll say. I had extended the due date for discussion 4. And because that kind of ran into what we are dealing with now, I extended it to April 2nd. However, because this is not the initial due date, an 80 is the highest grade you can get on discussion 4 if you submit now. An 80 is the highest grade. And so what I will go back and do is look at the announcements, look at when I posted the initial one, and that's how you'll be graded, okay? An 80 is the highest you can get. This is due by April 2nd. April 2nd. Discussion 5 and discussion 6, April 5th, and then April 12th. Okay, April 5th and April 12th. I'm sorry, April 5th and April 12th. That's discussion 6, and then this is discussion 5. Make sure you notate these due dates, okay? I believe that is it. You also have access to our textbook here. It is free. If it's telling you to pay, don't do it, because I was told it was free for all of you. And that's the only reason why I put it in here, because the publisher was like, hey, it was free, da 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 da. So that's the only way. Now, it's not going to look like the textbook that, it's not going to look like the textbook that we have. It's the same textbook, but it's more comprehensive, and it's one that one of the other campuses use. So it's the same book, but it just has more content in it. So that's why it will look different, but you have access to that. If you have questions, you can send me an email here to my madams@mdc account, or you can send me an email not an email. You can contact me on the Remind app. If it's something that needs to be handled through email, I will just say, hey, send me an email. All right, guys, I shall talk to you later. Bye-bye.